Let's do it. So guys, welcome. Today we're going to a speed strength workout. We're going to be doing all sorts really, aren't we, Keane? What are we going through today?
What we're going through, good question. So we're starting off with some nice 50-metre sprints. We'll do them to technical failure. So probably about maybe 5 to 8, maybe 10 if we're having a good day today. From there, we're going to go into some car push. And from that car push, handbrake goes on, driver gets out, straight into the fireman's carry, put them down, swap sides, back again, and then we swap over. Probably do about 5 of them, and then we'll finish with some nice hill sprints. So the purpose of today, guys, and what we're trying to keep to today is keep the workout nice and intense. Okay, so when we are working, in the periods that we are training, we've got a lot of intention, we're working hard, okay, we're blasting through these movements, trying to create as much force as possible, nice and quick, nice and explosive. We're also trying to think about high quality of movement. The only way we're going to get quicker and more explosive is if our movements are very, very high quality. And then finally, of course, you're just going to watch me smoke ollie, which is going to be great fun. So we want to have fun. That's it really, that's what we're doing.
Right, we'll get warmed up.
Yeah, boy. So as you can see, Ollie's starting off with the old open, close the gate, getting them hips nice and open before we get into our 50-metre sprints. With our 50-metre sprints, a lot of the focus is on acceleration, so we want to be staying low when we come out of the blocks. And the way we stay low is obviously we do need a fair amount of range of motion in our hips, so we want to make sure they're nice and limber before we start. About 10 or 20 of these, that's all we're doing.
Right then, Keane's just working through some scoops. Get that posterior chain limbered up, ready for the sprints and the car push. All the juicy stuff to come.
When we're doing the sprints, guys, whether it's the hill or whether it's the 50-metre ones, we're using our arms quite a lot. So a lot of arm drive, a lot of force coming from the shoulder. So we like to do a little bit of a warm up for them shoulders as well before we start. Get them nice and loose, so they're going to be snapping us forwards on them sprints. So with our dynamic warm-up, we'll start off with a little bit of range of motion work. Now we'll go into stability work, and then we'll finish off with some more sprint-specific drills. So now we're just going to go for some nice single-leg deadlifts. About 10 reps. Another stability exercise that you can do, single-leg lift, and we're working that nice triple extension. So you can see Ollie there, ideally straightening through the leg, extending that hip, and then pushing onto the ball of the foot, so it's like the top of our sprint position. And it requires quite a great deal of core stiffness and stability required to not fall over doing these. Try and lift and have a couple of seconds in that position, stay in control, and then obviously swap the whole leg around.
Right then, Keane's working through some ABC drills here, looking at firing up that nervous system, ready for the sprints, so getting used to that quick contraction and relaxation really fast. So now we're going through B and C.
Right, last warm-up exercise, nice and explosive, fall into our sprint. So guys, the stronger you are, or the quicker you can produce force, the more you can get a lean here without falling over. And the more lean we can get, the more horizontal forces we can express, and the quicker our acceleration.
Meow.
Right, let's get into a little bit of sprint analysis then, so maybe getting a little bit more serious now. So over our 50-metre sprints, we've got our sprint acceleration phase and our max velocity phase. So starting with the acceleration phase, here's Ollie.
Who's that big gadget there?
He's a big gadget, isn't he? But he's not bringing his hips up enough. That'd be the first thing I'd say. He's getting a good arm drive back there, and then from there it's a nice push off that front leg. Boom. But what we can not quite see is triple extension through the ankle, knee and hip. Definitely one thing to work on. That causes him to come up quite quick as well. So he's not in acceleration phase for very long.
That triple extension in the following strides.
Yeah.
After the initial
push off. After the initial push off. Yeah, that's the one. So also you can see a little bit of limited arm drive there as well from Ollie. Definitely something to work on, because a lot of power is going to come from them arms, and a lot of balance as well is going to come from them arms, and that should allow him to accelerate quicker. Then we're moving on to the big sea dog.
Little sea dog.
Little sea dog, alright then. So hips come up a bit higher here. Again, good arm drive. and then a decent push off the first leg, and we are reaching triple extension a bit more here with a decent arm drive. Acceleration's not bad there, but as you'll see in a second, the top speeds or the max velocity is not quite as good.
Is the arm drives helping with the triple extension then?
Definitely. So you can see there it's a big pulse. Woof, woof. So it's like right arm comes up, left leg goes into triple extension. We're getting that nice switch. Sorry, right arm comes up, left leg goes into flexion, and we get a nice switch. And here we've got some face relaxation going on. Very, very important with sprint. You want to be able to relax and contract very, very fast.
Make sure you're wearing your wig as well.
Yeah, get your wig on. Yeah, that's the one. Get your skull
wig on.
Okay, I think this is Ollie at top speed. Max velocity now. Pretty good. Nice upright posture. Looks like Michael Johnson. Got nice 90-degree arm bend as well as he's coming through. So he's pretty good at max velocity as Ollie actually, like an ostrich.
The heel recovery look quite nice as well.
Oh yeah, getting that heel to bum. Callum, you can see here quite a lot of external rotation on myself. Quite a lot of external rotation at the hip. That's definitely going to reduce the horizontal in acceleration, the vertical in max velocity force expression if that hip's directed outwards. So definitely one thing to work on there to improve my max velocity.
So I think what we're trying to say is at max velocity, Ollie's better than Keane.
Yeah, I reckon I'm still quite a lot faster though. Yeah, I think
that might be the next video.
The jury's not really out, mate. As you can see, the clouds are now gathering around our wonderful, wonderful home of Sheriff Hutton. What are we doing now, Shagger?
Right then, car pushes from lamppost to lamppost. So from that lamppost up to this lamppost.
Yeah, the first one.
And then we're going straight into some
fireman's carries. From there, we're going to go from this lamppost. Always going to handbrake on, get out car nice and quick because there's a fire in the car. Get on the back, fireman's carry them all the way to where we started the sprint. So there's like a little bit of kind of bushiness where we started the sprint.
Probably about 40 metres away.
Then we swap sides, we'll do the other side. And then obviously the other person gets in the car, does a bit of steering, cognition work, and that's it. 5 sets.
Oh, sounds good, yeah? Think Kane's feeling a bit horny at the minute.
You're horny. Yeah, nice one, bro. Whose legs are they?
These are my legs.
Get working then now. There we go. Right, get that speed up. Slow. Right to that big toe. Good. Solid. Drive over this little mountain then. Let's have it. Big push. 5 meters now. Pick it up. 4. 3. 2. Push. Oh, solid. Right, let's have it. Bit of fireman's carry. Who knows if you don't see it? It's the camera, but oh, I'm on, son. Come on, big dog. He's got a march on, hasn't he? Man's got a march on. Sit gripping nice and tight, keeping that stiffness through the spinal column. Keep plodding. Chest up, aligning the ribcage above the pelvis. Oh, like that. Nice bit of fascial release for the old adducts as well. It's not actually fascial release, but neural desensitisation. Swap sides.
Yep.
Oh, all right, the ging gangs. Like that.
How do you like them apples, Kane?
Oh, I don't think I have any apples left. Let's have it to the car now. Keep on trucking. Shaky cam. Oh. There we have it.
That's a pain like no other.
Right, so onto the car push now. A little bit of analysis of this bad boy. So we're trying to get a bit of a march on. Once it gets going, there we go. Once the acceleration picks up, trying to get a bit of a march on. We're trying to keep it specific to actually getting faster. Also trying to keep that knee, ankle and hip alignment, unlike the max velocity work.
And don't forget, boys and girls,
if the bodywork's not bending, you're not pushing hard enough.
Trying to hit triple extension, of course, just like with our acceleration phase. And as you can see, trying to keep a neutral spine as well. You can change the torso angle. You can lean a little bit, stand a bit more upright, or lean a bit further over. I try and keep your shoulders above your hips, but
drive into that big toe.
yeah, getting that nice triple extension through the big toe definitely helps. Paper by Alcatraz et al. 2018 reckons that this helps with acceleration, and he also reckons about 160 meters per session, and do it on a hard surface. Now we're into the old carries with some lovely music to complement. Carries, guys, make sure with pretty much every carry variation we stand tall. We breathe through our nose or through pursed lips, and that's going to help us keep that spine stiffness. If you take a big long exhale, what's going to then happen is you're going to lose stiffness through your spine. So we're trying to make sure we keep that stiffness in our spine by taking nice short, sharp breaths. And finally, as you can see, once we pick up that big gadget now, we're trying to lock the partner down, trying to really pull him down into the shoulders, or pull her down into the shoulders, depending on what you're carrying, who you're carrying. And that's going to help us engage the lats, engage the pecs, which are also going to help stabilise the spine as well, and allow us to get a bit of a march on this one as well.
Absolutely flying there.
Yeah, I reckon it's about 10 miles an hour, that, isn't it?
Easy.
Faster than the Mazda 2.
Right then, guys, so we're finished with our car pushes and our farmers carries.
Unfortunately, we run out of battery, so we're going to get the first set. But what to do?
Yeah, so we're going to quickly go through some 5 sets of hill sprints to finish up, and then I think we'll call it a day.
Obviously good. Till this afternoon.
See you later.
Here we go then, last exercise of hill sprints. As you can see, Ollie's getting nowhere near me. I am gone. Like Flash Gordon.
Such poppycock.
We probably did a little bit too much volume this session, to be honest, guys. Remember, high intensity is the focus, high quality of movement. But yeah, we had a great time, and hopefully you enjoyed the video and took away some valuable information.